That was an advent. Oh, that was a streaming adventure I didn't particularly want. Gift. Master key. Always master key. Are those my only options? Ah. I'll figure it out. Now to do proper introduction. Hello everyone and welcome to the beginning of Dark Souls. I am your host for the afternoon, ArchmageJoda. And I will be playing a sorcery build. Now I'm a little bit very rusty. So I'll be trying to remember how to do such fun tactics like cheesing the Hydra with fire bombs to get the ivory catalyst sooner. And basically just showing off a sorcery intelligence build focus approach to pretty much every boss in the game. I say pretty much, even though the stream title says all bosses run, because frankly, I tend to forget that the Gaping Dragon even exists. So I can't really guarantee that I would remember to fight it. And hello, Rhythm. Are you having a good day? Yeah, normally I wouldn't be going to so much trouble on character creation. Ah, well, did you eat anything spicy in the past day or two? So is it like the kind of stomach ache you get from like heartburn, do you think? Yeah, anyway. Yeah, given that, I would, I think it probably is just heartburn. Okay, how do I... Huh. That's kind of funny. I'm not actually going for... The thing is, I'm not actually going for Dante. I'm trying to go for, the character from the D&D Dragonlance novels, Raistlin. Because Raistlin was a admittedly frail but very powerful wizard in the Dragonlance novels. Ah, balls. I didn't mean to do that. Well, you know what? The important part is the eyes. I gotta get those eyes to be that gold color that Raistlin was sporting. Also, his face is way too full. It needs to be more sallow. Okay, maybe not quite that sallow. I don't want bug eyes happening. Yeah, Raistlin was, named that because it was supposed to be similar to Wasting Man, because, you know, extremely low con for a wizard, and he was practically wasting away. And he had a dream Are there melee weapons in Splatoon? Because Virgil very specifically does not use guns.
In the age of ancients,
And here we're getting the backstory of Dark Souls,
shrouded by fog,
which really rings very similarly to the creation story of ancient Greek mythology. Oh god. Now I'm imagining it, Rhythm. I'm imagining him conjuring like paintbrushes instead of his summoned swords.
Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame.
Now pay attention. These next few folks mentioned are very important,
The first of the day.
as they are the holders of the great souls.
The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten.
Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, also a terrible father.
With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragon.
But I'll get into that further as I go.
Mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scales betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Having the dark sign means you have the curse of undeath, which is, as long as you have some driving motivation or goal that keeps you going, then you don't die. You will just keep coming back
Dark sign brands the undead.
and coming back until you go hollow, which is
And in this land,
when you lose that drive and motivation to keep going.
proud and led to the north.
And when an undead goes hollow, they basically become
Away,
a mindless zombie.
end of the world.
Now, the reason I say that backstory is a lot like Greek mythology
Is your fate.
is because you have the everlasting dragons. They're like primordial beings. Like, death itself is a foreign concept to them. They're kept alive and immortal by their scales, and they kind of just sort of rule over all other living creatures, but all, at the same time kind of see them as mostly beneath their notice. Oh, hey. Why'd you just drop that corpse in my cell, buddy? Has an item, though. And then you have Nito, Gwyn, the Witch of Izalith. They get their great souls, and they're effectively they're the gods, who end up leading a rebellion against the primordial beings, the everlasting dragons. Much like how Zeus and the Olympians initiated and led a revolt against the Titans. And even furthering the parallels, you've got like Nito, the first of the dead, being much like Thanatos, the Greek god of death, but also Hades, the god of the underworld. Just basically spreading death and miasma wherever he goes. And Gwyn himself is he's Zeus. Like he's a leader of the gods. He leads the rebellion. He throws lightning bolt spears. He has several children and is a terrible father. And again, similarly to the Greek gods and the Titans, you have one of the everlasting dragons, Seath the Scaleless, betray the others. Now, because he is Seath the Scaleless, he doesn't have the same special scales that make the everlasting dragons everlasting. And he covets that immortality and wants to find immortality of his own, which motivated him to turn against the other dragons and align with Gwyn. And just give me 1 minute. I'm composing an announcement on the Excelica Stories Discord. And typing on a phone keypad is awful. Especially for me, because I tend to fat thumb everything. And also, I will be doing my best to explain various bits of lore and story as I go through. So if y'all have any questions, feel free to ask, and I will answer as best as I can. Oh hey, what a conveniently empty courtyard. Oh god, it's a fat man! I mean demon. Asylum demon. Armed as I am with only a broken straight sword and the clothes on my back, I am not ready to fight the fat demon. Actually, I'm not even going to bother equipping that shield because the leather shield that the sorcerer gets at start is booty. I will, however, equip this dagger because even a rinky-dink little dagger is an improvement over a broken straight sword. Sad, isn't it? Although, you can, in fact, reinforce the broken straight sword to +10, and use a boss soul to turn it into a boss weapon. Didn't go far enough. Indiana Jones here. Oh god, I tried to juke it and juke into it instead. Oh hey, it's the guy who threw the corpse with the key into my cell.
You're now hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I were both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Yeah, sure, I'll hear him out.
I have failed in my mission. But
What is your mission?
keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen. And thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringest the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart.
That's quite a long saying.
One more thing. Here, take this.
Props to you, Oscar, for
Estus flask.
being able to memorize that and recite the whole thing
Oh, and this.
while mortally wounded.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death.
Also, he has given
Go now. And thank you.
given us the Estus flask, the healing item of all Dark Souls games. And we just got 100 souls because poor Oscar did in fact die. Now I keep referring to him as Oscar because the armored knight there, his name is Oscar of Astora. But at no point in the game itself is this actually stated. It's only known because the name was data mined. Backstab! I will butter you like toast, zombie. Hollow. Alright, fat ass. This time I'm ready. Plunging attack! As you can see, plunging attacks do good damage. Now, also as you can see, I have more than enough soul arrows to finish this guy off. Which is good, because if I had taken a hit from that hammer, I probably would have been the one to be finished off. And with that, we are triumphant over the tutorial boss. But if you listen carefully, if you listen very carefully here, you can still hear some very heavy footsteps being made. With the sound coming from right below me. That's because Tutorial Fatass is not the only Fatass demon here. It is possible to make a return trip to the Undead Asylum, which I will be doing eventually. And there's a boss known as the Stray Demon lurking around, and it has the same look and model and everything as the Asylum Demon, except it has more attacks and is a lot stronger.
It is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
Check it out, it's Corviknight.
To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
And here we are. Basically, our first hub area, Firelink Shrine. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and level up a couple. Have enough souls to level up twice. So I put 1 point into attunement, which gives me... Which, attunement, the higher it is, the more spells you can attune. And 16 is the milestone attunement for 3 spell slots to attune with. And 1 into intelligence, because that's what determines how powerful my sorcery is. In here, pick up some free humanities. Now those little Essence of Humanity items are very useful to an undead. Each one used increases various resistances, chance of chances of item drops. The damage of chaos weapons. And also consuming a humanity item will fully heal you. And here we have a man with a bowl cut.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I
No.
am Petrus of Thurland.
I am Raistlin.
Business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
You're probably not a good enough cleric to help me open the doorway to the abyss anyway.
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
A copper coin. Thanks, Petrus. Coin made of copper. Its face shows Old Man McLoif, god of medicine and drink. Even coins of great value in the world of men have little value in Lordran, where the accepted currency is souls. Those who dream of returning to the outside world are fond of carrying these around. Yep, thanks, Petrus. Thanks for the penny. Not really, Rhythm. Like I said, here in Lordran, the accepted currency is souls. So that copper coin here is worth less than a penny. Lloyd's Talismans. Now, Lloyd's Talismans have a pretty good use in PvP, where using one prevents your opponent. Where using it, if you manage to bean your opponent with it, prevents them from being able to use their Estus to heal. However, the Lloyd's Talisman has an even better use outside of PvP. Namely, if you find a mimic, just chilling out there being a fake treasure chest, and if you hit a mimic with a Lloyd's Talisman, you will put the mimic to sleep, and it will just loll its mouth wide open, and you can just take the item it's holding without having to deal with the mimic itself. Hey, a battle axe. Soul of Lost Undead. Soul of Lost Undead. Okay. And a Ring of Sacrifice. Ring of Sacrifice is useful because if you normally, when you die, you lose your current souls in the bottom right corner. And have to go to the spot you died in to find your bloodstain to regain them. If you're wearing a Ring of Sacrifice when you die, however, then the ring will break, but you will not lose your souls. Okay, so there is still one dude left. Let's fix that. Now these soul items I'm picking up, like Soul of Lost Undead, are consumables that give a certain amount of souls when consumed. Like Soul of Lost Undead is the smallest one. It doesn't give very much at all. And here we are in the Undead Burg. Cursed as they are, the undead still tried to make some semblance of civilization. Unfortunately, they still seem to have gone hollow regardless. Also, is it just me, or do the sorcerer's R1s with the dagger look more like he's dancing than fighting? Like, look at this. Ha, hu, ha, hu, ha. Taken to the disco. Soul of lost undead. And here's the obligatory Dragon on Bridge cutscene. Well, I say cutscene, but really it's just an event happening. Woo! Ow. Backstab! And I got a few more souls than usual from that one that I backstabbed because I got overkill damage. Overkill damage is when you do 150% of an enemy's health in a single shot. You get more souls than you otherwise would have. Gonna take a drink. But I'm not gonna rest at that bonfire yet, because resting at a bonfire resets the enemies resets all enemies and respawns them. Well, respawns the non-unique enemies. But also refills spell slots, so I would have gotten my soul arrows back as well. But really, I just wanted the area to remain clear. So here I'm going to consume... See, Soul of Lost Undead gave me 200 souls. In Dark Souls 2 and 3 and Dark Souls 1 Remastered, you have the option to just consume the whole stack all at once. But since I am not playing any of those, I have to go through one by one. Now here we have someone who's very undead, but is not fully hollowed out. He still has his sense of purpose. And what is this purpose for him?
Well now,
Being a
you've
merchant.
got your wits about you. Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Yeah, he's a creepy bastard, but I do need some of his wares. Like 30 firebombs. And this majestic bonk stick.
Thank you kindly.
As for what I need those for, well, I'm going to attempt something silly. But in order to attempt that something silly, first, I need to make my way back to Firelink Shrine. Also, something that I just find incredibly funny. Rat, why are you back? Anyway, something I find extremely funny. You see these giant rats here? They have a higher than most enemies chance of dropping humanity. Yeah, explain that one to me. Why do the rats drop humanity more frequently than actually humanoid enemies? Oh, hey, short sword. Let's see if I have the stats to wield that. I do. So I'll go ahead and equip that. Because for the moment, it's just a straight up upgrade to my dagger. Just at the bonfire. And here we have,
What do we have here? You must be a new arrival.
this asshole.
Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no celebration here. You'd have done
Like,
better
I forget what he's actually called. He doesn't have a name, he just has a descriptor.
too late now. Well, since you're here,
But he does give useful information.
are actually two bells of awakening. One is
Uh-huh.
above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land, the undead.
The Crestfallen Warrior, that's what his name is. I just remembered it as he was talking. Yeah, here he's expanding a bit upon what Oscar said to us back at the Undead Asylum. Oscar wanted us to go ring the Bell of Awakening. And what Crestfallen here just said is that there's actually two Bells of Awakening that need to be rung.
You're practically hollow. I don't know. Going hollow could solve quite a bit.
Oh, I'm sure that's not foreshadowing in the slightest.
What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collect it bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all.
And with that, he just basically explained some of the more common ways to farm humanity. Like the killing a healthy undead and pillaging it from them bit is actually referring to invading other players' worlds. Because whenever you defeat someone in PvP, you get a humanity drop. You get a humanity dropped from them.
What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever. You might regret it.
And that was just him saying, hey, don't mess with me. Don't even think about trying to kill me for my humanity. And here we have the Firekeeper. She can't talk because she got no tongue. As part of being a Firekeeper, you basically have to hold an endless amount of the darkness of humanity within you. And that tends to make one very much a pariah in a lot of parts of the world. The New Londo Ruins. This place used to be a thriving city dedicated to the Lord Gwyn. But then the Abyss started corrupting everyone, including the kings of New Londo, and just warping and twisting them, as the Abyss does. And so, to seal away the threat of the Abyss, Gwyn had the entire city of New Londo flooded. This was actually a very cruel move because the people were still there when it got flooded, so that's why it's ghost-infested ruins now. Now this dragon there may look like he's just dead and not gonna get up at all. However, if you attack it or pick up one of the first two items next to it, the ones that I deliberately ignored, then it will wake up and make your day a lot worse. Oh, balls, 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 balls. I tried to dodge, only to take it head on. And I will, yes, be visiting more of New Londo and the flooded, ghosty ruins thereof later on. One of the mandatory bosses, the Four Kings, is there after all. Okay. And now there is a Black Knight. He wields a halberd. He tried to corner me and just did half of my health in one swing there. He's a bit of a bastard like that. But see, I'm a bastard too, because I can just pew pew. Hey. Stop blocking. You know what? Not worth. I got what I came for. Namely, Grass, Crest, Shield. At my current level of strength, I can't really wield it in one hand, though. But even setting aside the shield aspect of it, it also has use in that it increases the speed at which you recover stamina. And with that buff to stamina regain, I'm gonna run like hell. Whee! Take a little sippy. And now it's time to go meet the Hydra. Ugh. Clipped me. Killed me. Now, fortunately, that is not as great a setback as might be thought, since I just respawned at this bonfire and haven't actually used any of my fire bombs yet, so I'm still good. And thanks to old Grasscrest, I can get my stamina back fast. So now I just gotta be ready to dodge these crystal chunky boys. Also the water gun attack. Now, the reason I quit out just there is to reset the spawns of the golems. God damn it. Ow. Ow. Got me with my back turned. Shit. Whew. Saved myself with some Estus. Okay. Now I'm back in position. Resume chucking fire bombs. Back to position. Aim, fire, bomb. And this is why I wanted to buy so many fire bombs from old Undead Merchant Boy. I will be employing a similar tactic for an early game boss known as the Copper Demon, because that boss's arena is a bitch, and it just amuses me that such a tactic works on him in the first place. Oh no. I don't think I had enough fire bombs. I didn't. I don't have enough range. Well. This is awkward. Shit. I do, however, still have point-blank soul arrow, so... Ow. Shit! Go away. Go away, Golem. Whew. See, that's why I wanted the Hydra's water blasts to kill this golem and not me, because you see how much damage... Asshole. Asshole! And all my progress killing the Hydra is gone now, too. As is my supply of firebombs, so I'm pretty much SOL here. Yeah, that's just how it be sometimes, Majin. So, back to Firelink. Actually, no, not back to Firelink. Also, hey, Majin, good to see you. How have you been? How's the, studies and rating stuff going? Yeah, I know you're still there. Oh, it was your birthday yesterday? Oh, happy birthday. Shit, 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 shit. He's still coming after me. Go away. I can hear the clink clink of his chainmail. Stop trying to disappear on me. There. Alright. 2 Twinkling Titanites and a Titanite Chunk. The Titanite Chunk won't be useful for a while because that's for getting weapons near their maximum, which also requires finding the largest ember. And Twinkling Titanite is for unique items. Ah! They're trying to bushwhack me. Oh, I forgot they had that whip. Die, potato! And here we are. I took the back way into the undead parish. Also, this is a Titanite demon. They're made out of Titanite, the material that is used to reinforce most weapons. He's also much beefier than I can contend with at the moment.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of the store.
And here we have a bro.
Blacksmithing and speak to me.
This is Andre. He is the first blacksmith. He's the first of the blacksmiths that you can find in the game. Yeah, I'm going... I'm aiming to get just enough physical stats to wield the Moonlight Greatsword when I eventually get it. And just going full Magic Man other than that. Though Duke's Archive is going to suck. Hey, Baronica Knight. I would thank you to not block my attacks with your big meaty shield. Shit! I'll be back! Oh, well, now this place looks familiar. Which it should, because it is. It's Firelink Shrine! Heck you, Petrus. You wiener. Let's see. Now that I know that I need more fire bombs to cheese the Hydra, I need to get more souls for that. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and make a suicide run. Specifically to get the Firekeeper soul that's down in New Londo. Because Firekeeper souls let us reinforce the Estus Flask to make it heal more. And since I don't have very many souls at the moment, it's basically the perfect time to do such a thing. Transient Curse. That will be handy later. Because what a Transient Curse does is allows you to hit those ghosts. Because otherwise, normally you can't attack them. They're ghosts. Suck it, bitches! Now let's see. firebombs are bought at 50 souls a pop. Well, thank you for dropping your guard at exactly the right moment for me to blow you up. Hey! Hey! Give me some of those. Or just flop off a cliff, I guess. They did, actually. They patched out some of the They actually patched out a lot of the bugs that were in this game in the remaster. I'm not playing the remaster, though. I'm just playing Prepare to Die Edition with DS Fix installed. I just thought of a good way to try to get some souls for buying more firebombs. So and honestly, I just never had interest in getting the remaster because I already had Prepare to Die Edition and DS Fix on PC, so it's like just wasn't worth spending money on, I felt. Hey, your PS3 doesn't work anymore. What happened? Did you brick it and did you try to jailbreak it and brick it or something? God. Oh my god. Yeah. In that case, yeah, I think you are pretty much just in a position to where you'd have to get the remaster or nothing. These guys jump like goddamn dragoons. Doop-a-da-ba-doop-a-da-ba-doop-a-da-doo. So since my first attempt at being cheesy didn't go well, I'm gonna try to get a lot more souls, possibly kill a Taurus demon, then go buy more firebombs to try again. Because I had the strat, I just didn't have enough firebombs. And that's not even the hardest part of going for the Ulasil Catalyst early. No, that dishonor goes to, ow. Goes to fighting the Golden Golem afterward. Come on. I knew it. And my knowledge didn't help me, but I knew that was coming. And I wish there was another bonfire between here and, the old Woolly Bully. Oh. Wish me luck. I'm probably gonna need it. Ow. Ooh, Titanite shard. And that takes care of having to worry about being sniped at while dealing with Woolly Bully. Tactical retreat, tactical retreat. Alright, plunging attack. Did not do as much as I had hoped. That also didn't do as much as I'd hoped. And I'm mid-rolling. Ow. Take a sippy. Get clocked again. Woo! Ow. Okay, let me up, let me up. Oh, I almost got did in by buffered inputs. Okay. Damn it! I tried to dodge, but then I didn't dodge. Okay. Now it's time for Operation Run Like a Bitch. This is the strat where I run like a bitch. And just ignore all those hollows. But not ignore these ones up here. I can't afford to do that. Alright, you big butthead. It's time for round goddamn 2. Except I've got more ammo this time. Now, I've never been able to pull it off personally, but it is possible to get this guy to jump off of this bridge and off himself. Ah, 4-directional dodging. Oh hey, I win anyway. GG no re. And a cool 3,000 souls. It's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. Slowly. Very slowly. But you know what? It's time to meet the man, the myth, the Sunbro himself, Solaire of Astora. Solaire for Smash, please.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight.
He's also a very
Now that I am
quiet
undead,
boy.
I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. Do you find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide these actions. I get that before time. Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Yes.
The way I see it,
I don't even need to hear what your proposition is.
in a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Yes.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
White sign, soapstone. Now I can put my name down to be summoned into other people's worlds for jolly cooperation.
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind. Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Alright. And with that, now, when in human form as opposed to hollowed form, it'll be possible for me to summon Solaire to help me fight certain bosses. And I will probably be summoning Solaire to fight the gargoyles. Not just because having the help just helps me a lot when it comes to the gargoyles fight, because I'm just typically very bad at handling duo bosses. but also just to show off summoning the boy himself. I'll see you there. Thank you for clearing out the line of sight blockage. Now I can lock onto you successfully. But since I can't seem to hit you with soul arrow, I'll just have to hit you with sword. I cast sword. Oh, don't friggin' heal. Wow. 1 damage. Backstab! Hello again, Mr. Undead Merchant.
There you are. Still keeping your mind. Go ahead. Don't be a nitwit. Never hurts to splurge when your days are numbered.
I'll show you, nitwit. Well, no I won't, because... Whoop! Yeah, that should be enough.
Oh, thank you very much. Come back soon.
Now, if I were playing a Dex build, this would be the part where I would immediately kill him for his Uchigatana. But I am not doing that. In fact, what I am going to do is head back to Firelink so I can head back to Darkroot so I can properly give that Hydra what for. Ow! Oopsie! And when I get back to Firelink, I'll probably pop a point or two into Strength just so I can hopefully properly wield things. One of these times, that rat is going to drop a humanity, and it will be hilarious to me. God damn, that Dragoon jump. Oh, hey. Yeah, I'll take a spare firebomb. After all, Hydra's not the only thing I'm going to be blowing up this run. But I'm a lot better at blowing up the Copper Demon. Hey, Poohhead. Gonna get myself a little bit of health reinforcement. And of course the good old Grass Crest shield, because stamina regen is my jam. Of course, the thing about starting with the Sorcerer class is, yeah, you can get a lot done with just pew pew with soul arrows. But you're also so frail that a stiff breeze can kill you. Or say a Hydra using its water gun. Where, what? No, that's not the right way to go. My apologies, I got turned around again because my sense of direction is awful. Now, the two items that this undead dragon is guarding, rather, it's half of an undead dragon, it's only got the top half after all, are the Dragon Crest Shield and the Astora Straight Sword. And for being a sorcerer, neither of those is particularly worth it. The Astora Stray Sword is a faith weapon. It has the divine trait to it that makes it so that skeletons will stay down when put down by it. But the scaling it does have still isn't very good. And it takes Twinkling Titanites to reinforce, for which there's just so many better candidates for those things. Now, the Dragon Crest Shield it's a pretty decent shield. Has good physical and fire block. It's just Raceland here has the upper body strength of a can of baked beans, so he can't really wield shields very well. And I realize that is a very weird analogy, but I also don't think that baked beans have very much lifting strength. Ah! This one I hit the dodge in time, but I didn't. Clearly. Okay, I call BS on that one. And now I'm dead. Like, I'm not mad about the lost souls or anything, or even the lot. Ow, you jerk. Woo! I'm just mad that I couldn't even get down to the area I needed to get to. Because the Hydra kept using, yeah, water gun. Alright. Quit out to reset the golems. And as you can probably see there, yes, I still have good old Robbie Rotten. Though he's actually in new game now because he defeated Gwyn during that marathon. Ow. What the hell was that throw? Oh. You know, guys, I don't think the Hydra likes me throwing firebombs at it very much. But then I didn't get where I am by worrying about what the Hydra likes. Oh, looks like they just lost another head. Oh. So how's everyone else's day going? Another head bites the dust. All right. I did it. There's the knight armor. Now it's time to get rolling, 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 rolling. See, that's what was supposed to happen the first time around. Except I misestimated how many firebombs I would need. Because I forgot to account for the fact that my firebomb aim is not the best. And quitting out once again just to get that guy to spawn. Now, I'm approaching him with a club because my soul arrows will do roughly jack diddly to Golden Boy over there. Oh. He's taking notice. He's coming to shit on my soul. No, thank you, sir. May I not have another? Okay. Okay, 66. Ooh, from a heavy attack. This is gonna take a while. Damn it. Eat firebomb. Okay, that didn't do much. Ooh, tried to get me with the club fist. The club sandwich. Now play it safe, play it cautious. Not get clobbered. Hopefully. Ooh. He tried to juke, but he failed. Whew. He whiffed, but only barely. I whiffed. How did that whiff? Almost got him. Almost got him. And it's a girl. Mazel tov.
So,
Hey, girl.
it is thou who rescued me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dus of Ulyssil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulyssil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Yes.
My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased.
And if you're listening to what Dusk here just said, she's from the distant past.
Thou art in need.
Yes, there is, in fact, time travel in Dark Souls.
Seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
Now I'm gonna boneward home. And become human. Okay, Knight, would you get out of the way? Move. Now, there's a very good reason I wanted to become to turn human for this part. Because I need to use Dusk's summon sign over by the lake. Now, I can see the summon sign glowing there, but I kind of want to get out of these guys' aggro range first. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and quit out so I reset their positions. And yes, I am quitting out for a good reason. When I quit out and reload, it resets the positions of the enemies so that I don't have 4 or 5 crystal golems waiting to beat the shit out of me. Ah, shit. Oh, but instead I still have 2. Ow. Would you jerks piss off? I do not need to be rock'em sock'em. I also don't need to be ganked, so piss off. Okay, that was horribly timed on my part. Ah, they're covering each other. That makes it much worse. Woo! One down. Hey, check it out, Rhythm. It's like I'm fighting Waldstein and Tager. There. Now leave me the hell alone.
I am Dusk of Ulusil. It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thy wishes.
Yay. Gesture, proper bow. More importantly, Ulysseal Ivory Catalyst. Hidden Body. And that's all I really need from her.
If thou art in need, I only may the
And now for one more field trip. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Only this time around, instead of a golden golem here, since I've already defeated him, there is instead items. Namely, Dusk's outfit. Antiquated dress, gloves and skirt, and most importantly, the Crown of Dusk. Now, what the Crown of Dusk does is it increases the magic damage I do by about 10%. However, it also increases the magic damage I take by about that amount. But frankly, I'm just a little tired of this guy, so I'm going to actually destroy him now. Alright. Ha! Wow. Okay, game. Since I am not doing a Black Knight Halberd run, the game was therefore gracious enough to give me the Black Knight Halberd. It's honestly pretty funny to me. But now that I have my catalyst of choice for a while, and a magic boosting headpiece, it is time to skedaddle and not get flattened by Havel the Rock there. And hey, here we are back at the Undead Burg. Now, the thing about the Ulysseal Ivory Catalyst, and the whole reason I wanted it so bad, is it doesn't scale with intelligence at all. But it has such a beefy magic rating that until higher levels of intelligence, it's still better than a sorcery catalyst. Squircles. Turns out I do not have a key to get to the lower undead settlement, or undead burg. Hey, asshole. No, quit shooting fire, just get down here. Come on, poohead. Your mother was a wyvern. Oh, that taunt didn't work. Yeah, he ain't not cooperating. Oop. I almost got slow roasted. Seriously? Like, there's a bonfire there, but I can't get to it with this guy spitting flames and his mixtape all over the place. Come on. Oh, sod it. Not the ideal approach to the parish, but I'm already here, so I might as well go this way. I didn't want a hollow soldier waistcloth. That is neither good armor nor good fashion souls. Ah, rats. They're so low to the ground. Also, they inflict poison. We hates them, precious. Honestly, the rats are worse in Dark Souls 2. Especially the rat bosses. And yes, that is plural. Also, those rats inflict even worse status ailments than poison, if you can believe it. Piggly, piggly, puggly poo. Go that way and the night will shit on you. I am longsword. Oh no. Like, these guys are just annoying. But up ahead is a boar. Boars are bad news. They're very heavily armored, and they do big pig damage. Fortunately, there's only 3 of them in the game. Oh hey, alluring skull. Go ahead and pop these off of my bar. What alluring skull does is it lures enemies. Ah, God damn it! To where you throw the skull instead of to where you are. Hopefully. God! I got camera screwed. I couldn't see a blasted thing. Man. And that's a good chunk of souls I lost at this level. And I'm over the way back here at Darkroot. But you know what? I don't care anymore. I'll go a different way. There is more than one way to get to the parish. But yeah, as for what my actual goal here is, I want to get the souls and the key so I can get to the lower burg, free a lad by the name of Griggs of Vinheim, and buy spells from him. Yeah, see that? 138 damage was basically tickling this demon. Oh, he's out of range. Oh, right. And that is our first Titanite demon down. Titanite demons drop, surprise, surprise, Demon Titanite. What Demon Titanite is used for is reinforcing boss weapons. Like, say you kill the Moonlight Butterfly and make the Moonlight Butterfly horn, and then you want to level that thing up. You need Demon Titanite to do that. Yeah, that's what I think of you and your crossbow, buddy boy. Now this Baranika Knight will not respawn, thankfully. And here is another Firekeeper soul. And up there is a Channeler. Channelers do not take much damage from magic. As you can see, he himself has magic. Now, fortunately, the one in here will not respawn if I do manage to kill him. However, the ones that appear later on in the Duke's archives will respawn. But frankly, I want to get myself back up to 10 Estus instead of 5. I'm going to make a brief pit stop back at Firelink. And again, if anyone has any questions about, like, why I'm doing what I'm doing, or just about general lore of Lordran, or anything really, feel free to ask. Answering the questions is what I am here for, after all. Ah, there's a dude. I forgot about him. Unfortunately for him, I still have my bonk stick. You gotta love the ragdolling. Oh shit. The channeler did his little dance. And when the channeler does a little dance, he does not make a little love. He buffs every enemy in the vicinity. So you see the blue aura around these guys? They've all been beefed up. I mean, they're still pink hollows, so they're still weak as shit, but they're only weak defensively now. Whew! Die, scumbag! I missed. Oh no 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 no. He buffed them now. Shit. Well, that's my other 7k souls lost. I gotta come back and get these 4k. Okay, gonna go in with a plan this time. First, I'm gonna clear out the Balder Knights. That's the guys on the first floor. I'm going to retrieve my souls while I'm at it. And apparently I'm going to get sniped. Ow! There, now drop your sword. Damn it. I was hoping one of those sword knights would drop their sword because that's the Baldur's side sword and it's a pretty good weapon. Oh god, I forgot about this guy. Only the ones with the big shields will drop the baller swag sword, as it's called. Drop your shield. Like, not as loot or anything, just stop carrying it. Stop blocking. No, 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 no. Also, stop dancing. Oh, shit. Okay. Shit! See what I mean about that buff, though? Honestly, I'll be in a much better position there in the parish once that channeler is dead. Oh? Oh, Titanite Shard. Whew. Oh, he dropped something. Oh. That's a load off my mind. Oh, he dropped the channeler's trident. Neat. Oh, another Baldur Knight. Stop blocking. Okay. I'm gonna slap you with this spiked stick because you keep blocking or dodging my soul arrows. which, contrary to what the name might sound like, is not a breakfast cereal by a certain knight of Astora. You know, Soleros. Yeah, I know, that was terrible. I'll see myself out. Actually, I'm gonna go pop a rest at that bonfire. Because I don't think 8 is enough soul arrows to contend with 3 Balder Knights. Also, I keep forgetting to attune Hidden Body. I'm kinda dumb. Also, I forgot to put the Dust Crown back on. I can at least fix one of those things. And you guys didn't drop your swords because you're all jerks. And here we have another fan favorite weapon, the halberd. Shit! Forgot there was a dude still alive there. On this side of the portcullis. Ah well. Doesn't matter. Just gonna go ahead and open up this gate. But first, one more trip to Firelink. Both to turn human again and to attune the Hidden Body spell that I bought from Dusk. Actually, no, it's not time to do that second thing yet. Or do that first thing yet. Instead, I'm going to use the basement key I just picked up to go visit the lower undead settlement. But the way things stand, I'm going to have to take a bit of a circumlocutus route to do so. Also, off stream, I plan to try to farm a Balder side sword. Of course, that's for off stream because watching someone try to farm for an uncommon weapon drop is probably not the most exciting thing to do watching a stream, so I'll just do it off stream and spare you all the tedium. Ooh, purple moss clump. That'll be handy when I go to Blighttown, because Blighttown is made of poison and purple moss clump cures poison. Now y'all might be wondering, Joda, why are you going to Darkroot Basin again? Don't you know we're sick of that place? To which I say, I understand if you're tired of Darkroot Basin. I am honestly just passing through this time. Specifically passing through to get back to that tower that leads up to the Undead Burg. Yeah, I'm still not going to tangle with Havel the Rock this time because Havel's armor is made out of everlasting dragon scales, and as such basically eats magic. Also, his giant club, Dragon Tooth, would basically just turn me into a pancake. Oh, speaking of pancakes, hey Majin, if you're still here, how do you like Helltaker? Go ahead and pop open this shortcut door. That's the thing I really like about Dark Souls 1. Just everywhere is connected. Like, you're always finding various shortcut doors to different places. Like that shortcut gate I just opened leads to near where I found the merchant.
Somebody, anybody, help me. Unlock the door. Damn, I'm finished. How did this ever happen?
Honestly, I don't know how this ever happened. How did you lock yourself in here? Fortunately for you, I bought the key from the merchant.
Brilliant. You opened the door for me. Thank you. I'm saved. I thought I might never escape.
This Severus Snape-looking mofo is Griggs of Vinheim. He is our first spell merchant.
Assistance. Thanks to you, I may now resume my travels. Oh, hello. I'm fine.
rest a while, then return to Firelink Shrine. I have my sorcery, and I will be more cautious next time. Besides, I have an important task at hand.
Well, true to his word, and contrary to what my gut feeling would say, he will be fine. And he'll manage to get himself to Firelink Shrine. So now all that remains is for me to get myself to Firelink Shrine. And then once I've bought a spell, or maybe two off of Griggs, it'll be time to take on the gargoyles. Don't know why I bothered, but here we go. Hey, Griggs.
Hello. I regret meeting you under such compromising circumstances. At least we both made it back unscathed. Incidentally, would you care to learn any sorceries? You're clearly talented, and besides, I owe you. Of course, we will require some materials, but I'm happy to teach you some elementary spells. Are you interested?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Very well. I am pleased to have a chance to give something back. Well then, let's get started straight away.
Great Soul Arrow.
All right. That'll do it. That should... May we meet?
Which is basically Soul Arrow, but a lot stronger. Now, having enough souls for A level, go ahead and pop that into Vitality because yay health. And reverse hollowing. Now I am a man. Alright, now time to put a little excitement back into the stream. It's time to go try to take on a boss. Stealth mode, activate. God damn it. Stop seeing through my stealth mode. Oh shit. It wore off. Come on, come on. All right. That was a less than ideal approach, but... What? The statue's coming to life? What is this demonry? Ah. Now we have one of the guardians of the Bells of Awakening. The Bell Gargoyle. Get in here, Solaire! And since I brought the one down hard enough, a second one appeared, but it's at half health. Ah, you interrupted Solaire's lightning spear, you rude dude. Die to my magic. And because I summoned Solaire, I get a sunlight medal. And I got a cool 10,000 souls from the gargoyles. And thus rings the first bell. So one down, one to go. Down and oh, hey, where'd you come from, buddy?
Greetings. I am Oswald of Carim, the path. Thou appearest to thy friend. Yet magnanimous are the gods. Cometh out of them first, or to accuse, or indeed all sinners.
Gesture. And with that, I have the most important gesture, the, well, what is it pose.
Not welcome any time. It is only human to commit a sin.
Now to Boneward Home. Whoa. How did they get a message up there? Level up. And a couple into endurance and much better. I mean,
Hello. I don't think we've met. I am Knight Lautrec of Carim.
This sinister sounding fellow is, as he said, Knight Lautrec.
If you have none, then stay silent.
Frankly, I don't like the way he's looking at my firekeeper. So I'm going to kick him off a cliff. Now, left alone, Lautrec there would have eventually killed the firekeeper of Firelink Shrine, which would have disabled the bonfire there, and sent me on a little side quest to go to Anowando and get and invade Lautrec's world and get the Firekeeper lass's sword or soul back. I did not want to deal with all that, so I just took Lautrec out now. And as a bonus, I got 5 humanities and the glorious Ring of Favor and Protection. Now, the Ring of Favor and Protection is a special ring. If you take it off, it will be destroyed. But wearing it increases your health, your stamina, and your carry capacity. In fact, let me go ahead and pull up the flavor text here. Ring of Favor and Protection. A ring symbolizing the favor and protection of the goddess Fina, known in legend to possess fateful beauty. This ring boosts its wearer's HP, stamina, and max equipment load, but breaks if ever removed. Of course, I don't particularly want to remove it. Because I like the way it boosts my meters. And now we're going to the worst place ever, Blighttown. When the game first came out, Blighttown was hell on people's CPUs. Or on the Xbox 360's CPU, I should specify. Yes. It was extremely laggy. Ah, you bastard. There's a dude shooting a blow dart at me as well. Blow dart dudes don't actually respawn if killed, but I'd also have to go out of my way to kill them. Also, their blow darts inflict toxic, which is 80 gorillion times worse than mere poison. Alright, since I had the magic of hidden body. I was able to bypass the old barbarians. Now, since I haven't defeated Maneater Mildred... Gorgeous view ahead. Whatever floats your submarine, buddy. Oh my. Hey girl. I'd be all over that if you weren't 85% spider. Unfortunately, you are in fact a lot more spider than babe, so I'm gonna have to refuse. Oh god. I thought that she wasn't close enough to do that, but... Oh god, no, 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 fuck! She outspaced me just a little bit, and that's what happened. And now Raceland is once again hollow, which very accurately reflects my current mental state. And to make matters worse, when I do go get myself a Balder side sword off stream, I'm going to be coming back down to Blighttown anyway. Because green Titanite shards. Man, I was doing so well. But then I got hit a few times, and then I wasn't well at all. Oh, balls on you. Well, that's it. I'm doomed. Might as well take that guy out. Take him out with me, but... Oh, there goes the 3,000 or so souls I had going into Quelaag. On the bright side, though, Toxic Blow Dart guy doesn't respawn. So he's just dead. On the not so bright side, I have to make the trek down to Blighttown again. Come on down to Blighttown, gonna have ourselves a time. Toxic cesspits everywhere, poison you without hesitation. But no, that's all I got as far as lyrics go so far. Key to new Londo. A key that I can't actually make use of because of... Well, I've already got the master key. Okay, Chaos Bug. And Bleed Fly, I'm gonna need you both to go ahead and die. Ooh. Ew. I didn't want poop. Okay. You guys are assholes. Hate those poison bugs. You know, I wanted to try to find the Channeler's set. So that I could equip that and have less ass-tacular poison resist. Yeah. Bugs of multiple varieties, even. Hey, Supernatural. What we got here? Huh. Exactly what I was looking for. Sorcery Remedy. There we go. Now I'm looking properly Raistlin. Ow! Don't bitch slap me. Don't do whatever you just did either. Ah. Much better. That is much worse. Also, where the hell did he even come from? Okay, gonna do the double chug. Because toxic is basically poison on steroids. Whew. All right. Gonna tune Remedy just so I don't have to use moss clumps. Gonna pop a couple Humanity so I can reverse Hollowing and then kindle this bonfire. Kindling a bonfire makes it more powerful. It gives you, and as a result, gives you more Estus from it. And the other reason I wanted to be in human state instead of hollow state is this. NPC spirit Dark Spirit Maneater Mildred has invaded. And there she is. The thickest gal in Dark Souls. Also, these mosquitoes are pissing me off just by existing. Damn it. Ow. God. Those bugs. The insects, that is. Alright, now where were we? Alright, with that, Mildred has been vanquished, and I got a humanity for it, and I also got her butcher knife. And I also have a much bigger health bar now. Yay! Stealth mode activate. I really thought this set had much more, poison resist than that. That's okay, because I got one of the soul item drops that's just laying around in Blighttown. Fresh hidden body. To get these guys off my ass. And then Remedy, so I don't have to deal with poison anymore. And apparently the Crimson set doesn't come with shoes. But hey, since I defeated Mildred, now I can summon her to help me fight Quelag. And also, the man-eater in her name is a reference not to her dating habits or anything. No, it is rather literal. Mildred's a cannibal is what I'm saying. Shit. Oh god. Yeah, attack the beefy one, not me. Now, this fight would be even worse for me if I was trying to be a pyromancer, because Quelag is immune to fire. Like, not just resistant to it or anything, straight up immune. Alright. Thanks, Mildred. Put some pants on. With that, I have rung the second bell of awakening. And since old crestfallen boyo said something would happen when both rang, well, now something's happening. Namely, the way to Sen's fortress is opening. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything of any value here. Oh, wait, what's this? A hidden wall.
Oh dear. What have we here? Are you a new servant?
Yes.
But you have no eggs. No matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
Now, this is the location of the Chaos Covenant. It's more for pyromancy, in that you get a pyromancy spell upon joining and upon donating enough humanities. This here is Quelag's sister, the unnamed daughter of Chaos. She is very much ill because she took the toxicity and poison of the denizens of Blighttown that serve her into herself. And that is why her covenant involves donating humanities, because humanities are a healing item, and her sister Quelag was collecting humanities from the undead who came to challenge her in order to try to heal her sister. Of course, since Quillag is now dead, that means it will later fall to me to give humanities to the Daughter of Chaos to help her. Which I will eventually want to do, because that also is how you open the shortcut to save Solaire from a bad fate. Now, this is all stuff I'm going to tend to later on in the game. Because right now, I have a different goal. Oh, well, shame on Hammond, DV Tales. Tell him to give Winston his peanut butter back, because Winston needs that to think. And be science-y. It's actually very fitting that I have these red robes on now. Because in the initial trilogy of Dragonlance, the War of the Lance trilogy, Raceland was a wizard of the red robes. Now, near the end of that trilogy, he decided black was more his color, but that came after he basically ate Fist Andantalus and became incredibly powerful. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to +1ify my Estus Flask. Then rest at this bonfire so that I respawn here and not down in Blighttown.
Oh, hello. Well, you certainly are keeping at it.
And now, to make the very expensive purchase
Right. That should help you, and may we meet?
of the Bellowing Dragon Crest Ring. A special ring granted to only the most accomplished sorcerers at Vinheim Dragon School. The ring is engraved with an everlasting dragon and boosts the strength of sorceries. So with that, now I have even beefier sorcery. Now, looking at the time, I'm pretty sure I'm certain that I wouldn't be able to get through all of Sen's Fortress. So instead, what my goal for the remainder of today's stream is going to be is to instead just get into Sen's and rescue Big Hat Logan. Because old Logan is the other sorcery vendor besides Griggs. But Logan has even better spells. Like Homing Soul Mass and Soul Spear. Here we are now, Sen's Fortress. Time to fight some bloody snake people. Stop blocking my soul arrows. And just die, 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 scumbag. So how are you doing today, Evie Tales? As you can see, Sen's Fortress is just chock full brimming with bullshit and traps and trickery. The nickname Sen's Funhouse is really more out of irony than anything. Ah. I got caught pressing buttons. Large Titanite shards. Ah, shit. Okay. I still took more soul arrows than I really wanted it to, but... Ha! You got punked by the Indiana Jones rock. Take that, Snake Man. Oh, here comes another. Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run that now. Gotta run, 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 run. Ah, what do you want, Snake Witch? No, I do not have time to hear about your Lord and Savior, Monty Python. Butt smack! Woo! I almost got my own Izzlefo shizzled. It's been how long since you last watched Monty Python Supernatural? And here, ladies and gents, is the very first mimic of the game. I don't feel like fighting it right now, so I'll just use the Lloyd's Talisman to put it to sleep and take the lightning spear from within. Also, these fangs that the mimic has, those aren't teeth. Those are fingers. And here we have the source of the boulders. Let's see. Yeah, my IB history class actually watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail after the IB tests were done. And there's a very good reason that I pointed a boulder this way. As you can see, I broke a wall. And inside this cage here is a man with a very big hat. This is Big Hat Logan. Ordinarily, I would have to go up to the top of the fortress and find the cage key. But since I have the master key, will do, Logan. Master key, soul of a hero. Wait, why am I going this way? Oh, right. So since I rescued Logan, I am going to go back to Firelink Shrine and do a quick price check on the spells he sells. But I feel like I'm gonna have to do some soul farming off stream to be able to fully afford the spells that Logan sells, as well as the intelligence to cast them. Although, with luck, I'll be able to at least cast Soul Mass, homing Soul Mass pretty soon. And just die. You're not even one of the Baldur Knights that drops the sword. So basically, what I plan to do between now and when I continue this playthrough on Tuesday is farm up a Balderside sword and some green Titanite chunks to make it magic. And some good old Logan spells. You know, just the tedious farming stuff that I don't particularly relish showing off on stream because it's tedious to watch.
There you are. I was expecting you. As promised, I will share my sorcery.
Ooh, can get another attune of Great Soul Arrow. And yeah. 40 grand for Soul Spear, 20 grand for Homing Soul Mass.
I will stay here for the time being. Speak to me again to further your knowledge.
Sure, but first I have to further my souls. Like this Soul of a Hero! Large Soul of a Proud Knight. Normal size Soul of a Proud Knight. Large Soul of an Aimless Soldier. Well, bitch nuggets. And with that, check it out. 40 Great Soul Arrows! Ah, ah, ah! Because yes, you can in fact attune, if you attune multiple copies of the same spell, you just stack up the number of casts to basically just have that many more shots. And dang it, I'm so close to getting Homing Soul Mass. I gotta just try to pick up those last 2.5k souls. And who knows, maybe I'll get the side sword as well. Sweet sassy molasses. Maybe if I do some... Maybe while I do soul farming off stream, I should also beef up Raceland's strength a little bit more. He's gonna need it for that Moonlight Greatsword eventually, after all. That and I'm just tired of seeing that, oh, well, you can't wield this properly because you're too weak and noodly. Also, I forgot to look at the intelligence requirement for Homing Soul Mass. I think it requires 20. but I don't remember for sure. Whew. But man, look at the power behind these soul arrow spells. Thanks to the Dusk Crown and the Bellowing Dragon Crest ring. Although the Dusk Crown I'm going to replace once I can get a certain other hat that doesn't give quite as big a boost to magic damage as the Dusk Crown, but also doesn't make me more vulnerable. Friggin' Petrus. And rest assured, I do hate Petrus for a reason. In fact, probably next stream of this, I will probably encounter the other NPCs related to him. At which point I will have good basis to explain my distaste. Because surprisingly, it's not just because he has a bowl cut and is initially an asshole. I have valid reasons to hate him. Alright. Woo! Balder side sword, more like baller swag sword. In fact, I think getting that drop oh no, don't get me wrong, I hate Petrus for his bowl cut as well. I just have a lot of reasons to hate him. Gonna get this reinforced. Gonna reinforce it more. Because it's the bottle swag sword, and if I don't ball, then it's not swag for me. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. And yeah, I know I was supposed to be saving these souls to get homing soul mass, but the Balder side sword is going to serve me for most, if not all, of the rest of the game. Especially once I apply some, Oh, I need more dex, don't I? Yep. I need 2 more dexterity. But you know what? I will deal with that off of stream. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap on up. This has been a good chunk of Dark Souls with your host, ArchmageJoda. Thank you for everyone who came out to watch. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I certainly did. And just give me a minute, I'm asking about... Just give me a minute to find out if Alici wants me to do the big ol' raid. And I will see everybody on Tuesday at 2 p.m/5 p.m. Eastern Time to continue the adventures of Raistlin, the Sorcerer of Lordran. Ooh. I found a good target. So, if you would, please join me on a little raid. Of someone who is also playing Dark Souls. Except they are in Anor Londo. So once again, thank you everybody for coming out to watch. Hope you had fun. We will continue the sorcery run on Tuesday. Have a great rest of your day, everybody, and bye-bye.